Thank you for joining me on the phone today, E.gle. The first thing I want to chat about is your name. It's rather unique. The name E.gle, how did that all come about?
The name E.gle actually came about with a combination of several things. Basically, my name, what I train to be or what I aspire to be, my country, and sort of the lifestyle that I would like to lead and where I'm heading to, sort of thing. So really that's about it. It's just a combination of stuff, so it holds a significant meaning.
Sure. And Treat Me Like a Lady's one of your latest singles. It's got a very strong vibe to it. What's the song all about?
The track was produced by Luna Kids. The beat, I think they have a sample. I'm trying to think whether they have a sample. I think it does. So anyway, basically, because it's treating like a lady, so it's talking about music and, in relation to, my lifestyle at the time. So it's like talking about, as it were, the area that I'm from, and what I've sort of encountered, and, it's like some of the words that, you would see that it's talking about, okay, like let's say, for example, in verse 3, when I say I look in her eyes and propose to her. So that's music. And then I've got another side where I'm talking about, the lifestyle which I could have led, basically, streets and stuff like that. So yeah, I've done a comparison there and put it like a lady. So I treat music like my lady.
And one of your first songs to be released was Living My Life, which you collaborated with Captain and Riri in that. How did the collaboration come about for that song?
Well, I know both of them, basically. Riri hollered at me one time and said, she'd like to sing in one of my tracks from hearing what I've done previously. Not anything I've put out there, but just, hearing what I've recorded at the time, she asked. So, I put, but again, Luna Kids gave me that beat, and then she did the hook, and then, I brought my boy together. I put my boy along, Captain. He actually formulated the hook. I gave him an idea and came up with the hook, and he wrote the hook and his verse as well, and really sang the hook, and then added a little bit of her feel to it. And then I did my verse.
Absolutely fantastic. You collaborated in this song. There's a lot of collaborations going on in the music industry at the moment. You only have to look in the charts for that. Plenty of evidence in there. Could you see yourself doing any more collaborations for maybe a forthcoming album at all?
Yeah, I really do hope, I can. I want to. That's the main thing. I want to collaborate with people. Because, you can't just do everything by yourself sometimes. Sometimes it's good to have a different feel on your music, or be a different feel on someone else's. So yeah, I do see myself actually collaborating with people to make some great music, man.
Fantastic. What's the plan for you for the rest of the year? Are you looking at making more music, writing more music, or even looking on sort of playing more concerts and gigs sort of side of things?
Yeah, man, that's the main aim, man. Shout out to Big Promo. That hooked this up. Basically, I just want to, getting me fed. It's helping me out, getting me gigs and interviews and stuff. So that's what I'm actually trying to do, get gigs, interviews, circulate, man, so people can start, singing along to my stuff. That's the whole point, to get heard and to be known for what you do. It's not any good just sitting at home and making good music in your bedroom and nobody hears it. It won't go far. So yeah, that's the whole point.
Absolutely fantastic. And when you're not writing music or performing music, what do you actually like to do in your spare time?
Actually, I do chill out with my friends a lot of the time. Just chill. Maybe talk about future investments and other things that we'd like to do, because I'm not rich. We're just thinking of things to go alongside music, business-wise. So, apart from that as well, probably just, go to a bar or something and have a few drinks and just chill out and then come home to sleep.
Sure. And let's talk more about your music now, E.gle. And when you write your own music, where do you actually draw that inspiration from to getting the lyrics down on paper?
Okay, first of all, I'll play the beat and just zone out to the beat and just try and picture something out in my head for it. If it doesn't already have a concept behind it, maybe a sample could have something behind it. And you can work around that. But if it's not that, I just sort of zone out and try get into a certain mood for that. Beforehand, I could be probably listening to, some previous artists that I personally like, and just sort of understand why people like that sort of track, or why I like this track on the album, or this track on the mixtape, or this single. Just to do a little bit of compare and comparison. And then then I kick off with my writing. Hopefully, just try to swing it a little bit, get a little bit of feel, a little bit of flow, and then just, put relevant words in there, that can stick, or people can pick out and say, you know what, I like how you arranged that, and then there you go, I've got the track done.
Absolutely brilliant. And talking more about your music, you've done a lot of singles now, you've got a couple of singles under your belt already. Is there any talk of maybe an album coming out soon? Well,
album-wise, it depends on how I double up my work rate, really. Right now I'm working on a second mixtape. And possibly, I'll probably will go for the album or EP after the second mixtape is dropped. But I just need to get my work on, really, man. It's just about, it's hard. It's not an easy game, man. Music is not an easy game at all. You have to put dedication into it in time. So, an album could come. I wouldn't say yes, I wouldn't say no.
And talking about music not being an easy game, I completely agree with you there. And what advice can you give to budding artists that want to break into that music scene at the moment?
Follow your heart, man. Just go for it. There's a lot of artists out there. I'm not knocking no one or anything, but there's a lot of artists that are not the best. But because they've followed their heart and they've continuously put out music, they've continuously been in the studio recording, they've continuously spoken to people, they've now become something, that you can talk about. They've become a household name, as it were. And that's what it is. You just got to keep on putting out stuff that people can see. And it's more see. People like to watch things now because, the music now is more about videos. People want to see who's on the track. People want to know how the video looks like. They want to know, okay, who was actually featured in the video. Do you know anybody that's there? People just like to see it. It's like watching a film. You rather watch a film than listen to it. It's an attraction sort of thing. So man, just put in the work.
Absolutely. And E.gle, I'm going to pull this one out of the bag. And what's your favourite cereal?
Favourite cereal? Oh, you know what? I found a new favourite one. Cocoa Puffs. No, is it Sugar Puffs chocolate? Oh my days! Have you tried it?
No, I can't say I have actually, because I've actually tried the original Sugar Puffs, but not the chocolate ones. I'm not really down on that.
The Sugar Puffs chocolate now. Wow, I was amazed. I've got it downstairs as well.
Well, I tell you what, E.gle, it's been an absolute pleasure talking today. Thank you for joining me on the phone this morning.
Thanks for the wake-up call.
No worries, I'll do it again tomorrow. But all in all, thank you for joining me on the phone again, E.gle, and good luck for the rest of the year with your music and everything like that.
Thank you very much.